This week we are in Empoli, Tuscany, a town with only 50,000 people, but with a Serie A team. And here to show us around is Massimo Maccarone. Hello, Massimo.
Ciao, Laura.
You have played abroad and you are also a Serie A veteran. What makes our league unique?
Tatticamente,
I think that nothing equals the Italian league tactically. Italian coaches are very well prepared when it comes to tactics, so I think it's the most difficult league to play in.
Quindi secondo me è anche il più difficile.
Mac, maybe people don't know, but you played for 5 years into the AC Milan youth team when Fabio Capello was coach. What do you remember?
Ho avuto questa fortuna di allenarmi con grandi campioni perché quello era ancora un Milan con
Well, I was fortunate to have played alongside top players in a Milan side which was full of them. There was Boban, Savicevic, Weah, Maldini, Costa Curta, and I was fortunate to have been there in Franco Baresi's last season. Patrick Kluivert was a very skillful player. I liked the way he moved, and even though he was very tall, he had great technique.
E snello, però aveva una grande tecnica.
In England, they presented you as an attacker in the same mold as Alessandro Del Piero. Did you agree with that comparison?
I think they might have made a mistake there. We were completely different players. I would have liked to have been compared to Del Piero, the way he moved. I would have liked to have had his talent with the ball at his feet, the way he could score goals from anywhere, maybe less so inside the area. Anyway, I'm pleased to have had a comparison with a top player such as Del Piero.
Affiancato un grande campione fa sempre piacere.
Mac, you have had many great partners like Totò Di Natale, Alberto Gilardino, Fabrizio Micoli. Who was your favorite?
Ma allora, io con Gilardino e Micoli.
Gilardino and Micoli were both teammates of mine, but we hardly ever played together. I had a great relationship with Di Natale. We were both young players at the time and we achieved great things. But the striker with whom I clicked the best was Tavano. We got on really well, both on and off the pitch.
Sia fuori dal campo che in campo sapevamo sempre dove uno andava.
You have scored 100 goals with Empoli's jersey. Let's give 3 awards. Tell us your favorite, the best, and the most important.
Io penso il più affezionato sono quello.
My favorite goal was the one I scored against Vicenza in a Serie B playout, where our place in the second tier was at risk. The best one, though, was the goal against Udinese, because I'd never scored at Udine. And I'd never won there. In that game, I managed to achieve both in the space of a minute because I scored the winner in stoppage time.
Io dicevo sempre che non avevo mai segnato a Udine, non avevo mai vinto a Udine.
The most important one, meanwhile, was my first in Serie A with Empoli, because up until 3 years before, we'd been in Serie B. And despite spending many years of my career at Empoli, I'd never played for the club in Serie A. So I would say that was the most important.
Metto quello come più importante.
Daniele Rugani, Leonardo Paredes, and Lorenzo Tonelli are young talents to come through Empoli. Who will be the next?
We've had a number of young players in the team. If I had to pick one out, I would say Rade Krunic. I really like him as a player. He's very strong, and I think he can go on to have a great career.
And now let's talk about this season. Pescara come to Empoli on Sunday, a crucial game for them. How will it be for you?
Sì, è una sfida importante per loro, ma
it's a big game for them, but the same applies for us. We're coming off the back of a negative spell, losing 7 in a row, and that had never happened before.
Che non è mai successo.
We had a bigger gap to the drop zone before, but now it has narrowed somewhat. We want to steer ourselves as far away as possible from the relegation zone.
And Mac, do you think there will be surprises in the table at the end of the season?
I hope there are no surprises from the teams behind us. I hope things end the way they are.
And now, Mac, before we leave you, we want to ask you, if you score on Sunday, will you celebrate with a big T, the Total Italian Football one?
Certo che la farò, ve lo prometto.
Of course I will, I promise you.
Vai.